What's up, guys? I'm your daily Reveille sports columnist, Micah Bedard. Today I wrote a column about the LSU Roar Corps for LSU men's basketball game and just how bad of an experience it is. I sit in media row most of the time covering them for the daily Reveille and KLSU Sports, and having to sit next to them, I don't know if it's better entertainment or just me shaking my head the whole time about what they do. Because quite frankly, it's embarrassing sometimes to say that I'm also a student at LSU with some of these guys. Now, when I talk about the Roar Corps needing to go to basketball 1001, I'm not talking about the ones in the upper level who sit down and want to get away from them, because I see them sometimes just shake their heads looking at these guys making fools of themselves, singing the Jeopardy song with the brick, 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 brick. No, just stop it. It's a terrible chant. The right, left didn't work too good with Eric Murphy, because guess what? Right, left is great. But what happens when he doesn't sit down? Eric Murphy, 1. Roar Corps, nothing. Another thing about the Roar Corps I can't understand is just their utter lack of basketball knowledge. You would think if you're such a college basketball fan and wanted to go to these games that you would actually know what you're talking about, but the fact is most of them don't. Booing for booing's sake is one thing, but booing when there's just a blatant call that is, it's right there. You're sitting there, you have the best seat. For you to boo a call that's right in front of you, I saw a couple against Florida. Guy has his hand right there, blocks the shot, and you're calling for fouls. No, it's not a foul. The refs laugh at you, the other team laughs at you. Your job is to intimidate the other team, not to make them laugh at you. I saw a bunch of Florida players chuckle. Bethune-Cookman, of course, there are only 15 guys probably in the student section. Bethune-Cookman, number 1 shooting a free throw. Hey, number 1, I bet your GPA is lower than your jersey number. It doesn't make any sense. To be an athlete, you have to have at least a 1.5 anyways. Chant doesn't make sense. It just makes you look like an idiot. And another thing, sitting down in the lower bowl used to be a privilege. I remember 08-09 season, when Marcus Thornton, God, he's so good. I miss Marcus Thornton so much. Bo Spencer, not so much. But back then, it used to be a privilege to go sit down there. You had to get a wristband. They would cut you off, sometimes an hour and a half. I remember the South Carolina game. I got there an hour before tip-off. I had to sit way up in the rafters. So now it's just anyone goes down there. And the funny thing is, I see a lot of people just sitting in the upper level because they don't want to associate with the people who are down there. It's not consistent. It's not even packed. For Florida, there were more people in the upper level packed than it was down low. And these people, you look at them and they're laughing too. They're like, I can't believe some of the chants these guys come up with. Like, we're really students? I didn't know that. I don't want to be associated with them. Everyone wants a free t-shirt. But at what price does that come? I'd rather not have that shirt than sit up there. Hey, you see those idiots in the student section? Nah, man, wasn't me. Was not me. But I do realize this, that, student sections don't change overnight. When I was a freshman, we had a really great guy leading everybody. I'm not saying, set up any cult midnight yells like they do at Texas A&M, but at least have a couple go-to ones. Doing the roller coaster when they're shooting free throws, that's just going to make you laugh and, want to put that hand up on the follow-through when you shoot. It's not going to mess you up. The goal of the student section is to rattle the opponents, not necessarily the rest. But when you're not getting anything, do some background information. Look something up. I'm from Oregon. I remember there used to be a guy who came in from Cal, and his house burned down 2 weeks before the game. He's shooting 2 free throws, and of course I was 11 at the time and couldn't really understand it. The student section starts cheering, burning down the house. Now, I'm not telling you to be that drastic, because Oregon fans are ruthless when it comes to Matt Court and now Matthew Knight Arena. But come on, Roar Corps, I expect more of you. Step it up, because I'm not coming into the student section anytime.